I've heard people say that it's easier to be single, Tim. But see, I don't believe that. It's not about it being easier to be single. Life is meant to be shared with others. The design of relationships is to amplify human emotion. And see, when you're negative, that gets amplified in your relationship. And when you're positive and you're grateful, that gets amplified in your relationship too. And you're the creator, you're the author and the architect of what you want to see inside your relationships. What kind of culture do you want to create inside your marriage? Is it a culture of negativity, pessimism, skepticism, cynicism? Or is it an energy? Is it a culture of positivity, of gratitude, of appreciation, of admiration? Because you get to determine the culture inside your marriage. You're responsible for that. That's not a one-sided deal. And the design of relationships is that every one of the greatest moments in your life was shared with another person. Think about the happiest moments in your life. I guarantee somebody else was with you to share that moment with you. And when you have a great experience, what do? You smile and you turn to the person next to you to share that moment with you. Relationships are designed to help you do that. And that's why you want to back out. And that's why people say it's easy to be single, because they don't want to work through what's difficult. Because all the relationship does is it just magnifies the issues that you haven't worked through yet. That's what relationships do. They shift, they churn, they sift out the areas of our life inside of our personal development process that we need to improve on. Communication, emotion regulation, conflict resolution, stress management, mindset, connection, vulnerability, emotional intelligence, empathy, relationship management, interpersonal skills, distress tolerance, acceptance, forgiveness. These are the areas that we need to improve in. It's not about solving the issue outside of myself. It's about solving it in here. So what are you choosing to magnify inside your relationship? Are you magnifying negativity by focusing on what's negative? Or are you going to create a culture of positivity, of appreciation, of love? You create that energy. You're responsible for that energy. Stop sloughing off that responsibility and trying to avoid it just because you haven't been able to solve it yet. There's hope. But see, hope happens and hope comes when we make a choice to take radical responsibility and accountability for the relationships in our life, to realize that we are responsible for what we create inside this marriage. We are responsible for what we create inside this relationship. So what are you creating?